Good afternoon, everybody. It's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Thank you so much for joining me. It's lovely to have you here. Now, I have to start with an apology because yesterday in the video I said today I'd be working on the Blue Sweet Symphony. But I forgot it was Sunday for some reason, and it's scrap day. I know you'd be disappointed, you scrap lovers out there, if I weren't working on my scraps. If I wasn't working on my scraps is what I meant to say. So that's what I'm doing. Kind of some fabric scraps today. So I've got some lovely gifted material here that I got as samples. So they had the strips on the back. You can probably see the strips here that I've cut off. And I have found, probably only last year I worked out that when I get samples like this, if I don't take the paper edges off them, you know, whole like this, then I don't use them because they're really hard work, aren't they? You'll know if you've tried it what hard work it is to get paper off. Excuse me, I've just had a big mouthful of my tea before I turn the camera on. Turn the paper, you know, tear it off or, you know, wet it off or all those things. And I stretch the material when I do it because I'm not very gentle. And I end up either not liking the piece I'm finished with, or it's just too much hard work. So last year, I think, I worked out that when I was trying to square my room up a bit, if I cut all the edges off and just kept the fabric like this, then I would pull on it all the time, and I will, because it's a beautiful look. Now, I think I probably started this video, isn't that gorgeous? That's velvet. Showing you the state of my desk. So these are all the bits that I've cut off. Gorgeous, that's velvet as well. Yeah, going to be some beautiful, beautiful journal covers here, absolutely. Thank you so much. I have to give a shout out to Caroline, who gifted me them. But, you know, so I decided when I was putting them away, I really must, you can see what I've been doing probably. Yeah, I really must put them away ready to pull out and use. Otherwise, you know, I'd have this issue again with this stuck on them. And what I did last year was I literally put these in the bin because it was just a way of, you know, making sure I used what I had in my room and not keeping stuff that I wasn't going to use. But I was cutting them off today. I was thinking, these are usable. These are lovely little paper-backed scraps of fabric, aren't they? I mean, look at that beauty. We stick paper onto backing. I don't know why it only came to me today, but it did. So they're not being wasted, which cheered me up no end. In fact, you know, they're ready to go pieces that are, you know, done for me, ready. All I've got to do is do the prettying up kind of thing. So as you can see, I've got loads. Now what I will do is I think I did 2 minutes video of me cutting some of these off so you can just see what I did. I'll put that in now. There's no talking on it. It's only 2 minutes long. So and then I'll show you what I've done with some of these, and then we'll make some. Okay, so I'm sure you saw how I used my ordinary scissors to cut through the paper and then my pinking shears to cut through the material. That's just what worked for me. These are not very expensive pinking shears. I mean, although they were about £13–14, but as regards the cost of them, they weren't very expensive ones, and they're not the best, but they're the best I could afford at the time. So, you know, I'm trying to look after them. I do cut paper with them. I won't say I don't. You will have seen me cutting paper with them, but you know, if I don't need that crimpy edge, I try not to use them. So yeah, I use my big strong ones to get through the paper, because it's paper and material, and then these just for the material. That's how that happened. Now I am using them when I've got an edge like this and I want it crimped all the way around. So it's not that I'm not using them on it, I am, but I'm saving them to use just when I want to. Anyway, that's beside the point. So what did I think I could make with these? I mean, lots of things came to me, and I'm sure they'll come to you, like the tags, for example, and there's just so many different ways to decorate them. So did I do 3? Yeah, so they go perfect for crocodile punching and eyelets in. They work really, really well on them. A lot of these, I'm pleased to say, have got just plain white backs with none of the writing on at all. Now, some of them might be nice to put the writing in, you know, and have it as part of the story of your journal. Yeah, another warning is, and I am covered, absolutely covered in bits of material, and so is my desk, and gosh, so is my floor. So yeah, I've got a lot to do today cleaning up wise when I'm done, but they're worth it. I need to get my my roller thing that picks the lint, don't I? Okay, so I just did 3. I haven't even put any string through that one yet, because you know, I just put the camera on. Beg your pardon again. I'm not breathing, I think, is the thing. Should have some red in it? I should just go for some more of that brown. I don't know. I've given myself too much choice now. Oh, oh my. Let's have some string through it. How about that? What was I saying? I was in the middle of something and it's completely gone. Completely gone. Anyway, I was playing. Oh yeah, you can decorate them. So you can glue things on them. You can sew things on them, but I will tell you that I have bent a needle going through these today. So be careful. Don't, bending the needle's not a problem, is it? But, you know, it would be easy to stick it in yourself. I've just thought that would be nice with some words on the bottom. I haven't done that yet. Once you start, there's just so many. Probably want something with a bit of... Quite like that big one. Take the risk. A bit of something on it. A bit torn both sides, I think. Well, you can see that I've glued things on here. And I made a tab top on that one. And postage stamps, which, you know, I've got thousands of. So it's another lovely way to use them up. Sorry, I need to do this as I think about it. Because I'm going to do a couple with you. But I'm not going to do them already. I am going to store them in a certain way. That one I've just put a brad through with my awl. Stuck a brad through, some lovely material on the front. A circle on the back to hide the brad legs. You know, you could stamp on it, you could print on it, you could draw on it. I don't need to tell you the things you could do with a tag, do I? This one I just love. I absolutely love this material. It's gorgeous, and I thought I'd like that. Got some big strips of it, so it was a big piece. I thought that would make a lovely bookmark. Could be a long tag or a bookmark. I mean, these would make great tags, especially these really long ones. Look, you could cut down, you know, if you do the tall skinny journals. So getting tall tags is not easy, is it? And it was just so beautiful. All I did was grab a few bits of lace and fabric out of my bit box, put a couple of staples in, put some bling on it, and then on the back this one did have one of the written labels, so I just grabbed some scraps out of my scrap box. It is Scrappy Sunday after all, and stuck some of that down. Put a bit of washi over the staples at the top. What a beautiful, beautiful piece. I'm thinking a gem down there might be nice. I don't know, some fringing maybe. Yeah, they're going to be great fun to sit and play with. Right, let's see if I can get... The first things I did with... Oh yeah, with these buttons. Whoops. Come here. Buttons. I just kept... Oh, I could do this. Oh, I could do that. Oh, I could do the other. But this was my first thought with them. and I wasn't even going to show you them then. I was thinking these are nice to sew. So these are the Handmade with Love buttons. I'm covered in glue, sorry. That I have, and I've just put my Handmade by Denise Junk Journals UK stickers on the back, and I thought these would be lovely little things just to put in, you know, my Etsy sales. I often put a little card or something in, but they're, you know, something a bit different, aren't they? So yeah, I will be doing a few of those. I've only done 3 because, you know, as I was doing them, I was thinking, oh, I ought to share this with people. I did another just plain button one. This is what I sewed through with an ordinary needle as opposed to my bookbinding needle, and it bent my needle, but it's a beautiful, beautiful button. That, you see it, love it. And I thought that's a nice, you know, a nice way to, so I could either put one of my labels on and send that to somebody, or I could actually put it in one of my journals or on the front. Then I went on to thinking what good clusters they would make. So that is a piece of this lovely blue, and all I've put on is a piece of my favourite lace, a scrap of my favourite lace. You know, it's a cluster in the start, or it's a finished piece. It would be a nice topper for a tag, wouldn't it? Another little cluster, so I put a scrap of lace, another postage stamp, and stapled it through. Yeah, so fabulous way to make some clusters. Then I went on to, I put that on. So a flower, another cluster. Then I went on to do these, and I thought, oh, well, these make nice little tags, either for your journal or for gifts. Did I only do 2? I thought I'd done 3. I don't know why I thought, because I can't think, oh yeah, I have, look, I just haven't put a thing through it. So that's just a plain one. I haven't done anything with it. So that can just wait to be used. So I've just put ring reinforcement on the back, crocodiled it, put an eyelet through. You know, you can write on it, it can go in a journal, you could stick something on the front, it's just ready to go. Same with this one, but I put a piece of ribbon through, put a little butterfly on it. And this one, I did the other way, I think. Oh, I did it as it could go that way down. But, you know, just a bit of bling or something on here, whatever your thing is, be it butterflies, bling, flowers, you know, whatever. Gorgeous on there. Oh, that's another one of those Handmade by Denise ones. And then this little postage stamp, but a sticker one, just on a square, and just hung a bit of, so it could be a banner, could be a journal, embellishment, anything. I brought these, I haven't tried them yet, but I thought these might look nice on some of them. So yeah, that's that. Now the other thing I was thinking was, did I bring, I'm sure I brought a ring, because I was thinking I could get a lot of them ready. You see, did I show, I think I started by showing you the state of my desk. Can't find anything now. Yeah, a metal ring, and I thought, because I've got so many, let me show you how many I got. You know, you get 3 pieces off each piece of fabric, and she brought me a lot, more than I showed you. That was a piece as well. I think that might make something different, but you know, these are all the pieces I've got. I'm not going to sit and make all these today, I wouldn't. So the pieces that I cut off at the end, you know, to make them smaller, I will just leave as squares. Now those I can just keep in a box or my drawer ready to go. But the longer ones, I was thinking I could just put the hole in them. Yeah, I think hole would be the best way to go with the crocodile. And then I can either string them all on some string, or I got one of the, oh, I got a ring, which I thought I might, you know, put them all on a ring. I could make them all into, you know, tags at the top, put eyelets in and put them on a ring. So that's what I will be doing with quite a lot of them, because like I say, there's too many here to use all at once. Right, I'll try and keep all my made stuff together so that I haven't done a photograph for the thumbnail, so let's put all that over there. So I do. Did I say this or not? I brought some Tim Holtz paper dolls, found relatives, whatever they're called. Thinking they might be nice on here as well. They would, wouldn't they? So let me have a look what I've got colour wise. So these really thin strips I think are nice for the buttons and the little tags and the things like that. So I'll keep those separate. Now you see I've got a big blob of glue on there. Now I've had a lot of these fabric samples, over the years, and I do know that on the whole the glue that they use does not come off. I don't know where they get glue from that doesn't come off. I haven't found any yet, but it must be like hot glue that they put on shoes and things like that. You know, don't spend hours, trust me. Well, you don't have to, you can try, but don't spend hours picking at it. It doesn't come off unless it takes the fabric with it. Excuse me. So, yeah, I just had a blob on there that I didn't see, so I've just cut it off. It's no use to anybody with a blob of glue on. So some of them are, you know, varying sizes. This is... it's more plasticky, so you probably want to put a backing on. You know, some of them have got different things on, something like that. But yeah, I've got all these thinner strips. I'm getting a bit thicker now. So these thinner ones will probably all just be the buttony type ones. The more interesting ones, I mean, this is lovely. It's kind of like a seersucker. The material itself is really see-through. It's really sheer. You know, I've got the piece that I cut out the middle. Some of these are chunky, but a lot of them, you know, have got just this lovely plain. Anyway, I'm digressing too much. I'm just looking for something different to what I've shown you. Oh, that's lovely. That yellow's nice, isn't it? Let's have the stripe. Let's use the yellow that way. I like that blue. Let's not do too many of those. Oh, let's use that one. It's beautiful. And of course, did you see that? I've got to use a piece of that. Right. Oh, and that one. I can't wait to use this fabric. Okay, let's see if I get through all those. I'm going to put these to one side, and you know what I'm going to do. I will be spending, not today because I've got a lot to do today, but I will probably be spending an hour or so tomorrow cutting them into little squares, putting them on I'll make some of them up, others I will put on, you know, the ring. Okay, so let's see where we want these maybe first for something like this. I just think is so beautiful. I may not put anything on it, just make it into a tag and put something pretty. Right, this is gorgeous. Again, it's beautiful, but it's only a small print, you know, a small part of a big print. So this might be nice with one of these on. These sepia. No, they kind of get lost, don't they? Let's try her. She's a bit lighter. She's too big. Just too big. Okay, so not on that one. No, don't like on that colour either. Okay, let's get me fluff off this. You could see that I've got like a t-shirt dress on, which was not a good choice. Although I don't think it would matter what I'm wearing, because I am absolutely covered. Yeah, she's nice on there. Okay, let's make her into a tag then. So, decent size, yeah, there. Oops. Just thought what lovely pockets these would make, won't they? They'll make brilliant pockets. Woohoo! You see? This inspiration, I want something behind that paper-wise, I think. Let me just try. Oops. I'm not even going to tell you what went on the floor then, but it's going to take some picking up. Let's put these under here now. Let's put them back under there. Okay, what do we want under? I've not got much scrapbook paper in here, have I? Because I've been collaging and I've used most of it. Oh, that's nice. This is vellum. Yeah, I think some vellum behind it will be nice. The only trouble is that it's gluing it on, because you can usually see the glue, can't you, through the vellum. I just wanted a bit of something so she wasn't just, you know, floating in. Yeah, I like that. Floating in mid-air. Okay. I'm a bit glooped up here with this as well. It's getting a bit old. So I can definitely go down this side, no problem. Reasonably thick. And then just an odd smear. Nothing too... because she's going to hold it on, isn't she? Right, don't drop it on there, for goodness sake, Denise. I'll have a lower down, I think. Yeah. And to the side. Oops. Just bear with me while the glue decides it's coming out to play. If I leave it on its side, it just runs out. It's at the end of its life. It's the end of its bottle, and it's feeling mischievous. Okay. Yeah, I could do with a little hoover to constantly, a little vacuum, constantly pick the bits up, that's all. Now, would that be nice with a little what? Label or a piece of fabric? Let's look at the fabric first, because I'm thinking, oh, look at this ticking. I'm thinking a little square of fabric that looks like a label. Right, I'll either love this or it really won't go, so let's find your fingers, Denise, are under there somewhere. Let's see. Oh, that was my elbow. Do I like it? It's too big. I like it, but it's too big. Oops. Yeah, I like the way it goes on top of that blob of glue as well. On the top of the... Yes, I like that. So if you've, if you've got these sitting around with the paper still on them, you're probably already halfway there, because I would have been before I discovered cutting them off was a good plan. Get them out. You're going to have so much fun. Now, I'm going to leave that like that because I don't know where it's going yet. It might go in my bride journal. So I could, I'm going to let it dry. I could punch a hole in there, you know, crocodile a hole and put, oops, thought the lid was on those. Put an eyelet on, or I could put a brad through it, or I could just attach some beautiful lace or some string. I don't know what I want to do yet. Right, we've got that on the back. So, yeah, that fell on the floor for a reason, didn't it? All that paper. Why am I being so fussy? Do I want the whole thing? I don't know. Let's use the tear ruler, Denise, just in case you do. Just try and get some off that side as well, not take the bird's face off if I can help it. So that I'm torn both sides. And I'll just go above that bird's head, and then we've got a little bird and in his entirety. Yeah, like that. Of course, you can go around and ink the backs or not of the tags, not the paper you're gluing down. That would be silly. We were having very, well, I was going to say strange weather. We're not having strange weather. We're having a lot of weather today. So we've got sunshine. We've got some clouds. We've got wind. We've had rain. We've had a rainbow. And it's quite warm. No, it's kind of stormy weather, isn't it? But yeah, we've got a right mixed bag going on today. Definitely. Lovely. Yeah, I can see these are going to be one of my new favourites. Let's move that over because I might want it again. And let's put the scrap box back under and hope you don't drop it. Don't drop. Don't know what's making everything in there fall, something. Okay, I really need to do something with this blue. I love it. So I've just spotted here, I've got these Tim Holtz bits out. Got some lovely flowers. Now, oh, that's nice. Do I want blue on blue? Probably not. It's floral anyway. Do I? What are you going to do with it, Denise? It is a nice size. Shall we make another book? Let's make a bookmark. So I might not want much at all on this side. Yeah, maybe just this in the bottom corner. Now I've cut it down, it's easier to see. quite like that. I hope I'm on camera there. Yep, quite like that. Don't you go in there, I'll never see you again. Just have some lace, I think, probably on the top of that. And we're nice and white on the back, aren't we? Yep, so we could stencil on it or something like that, or just leave it, or, you know, put a label or something on. Once I've glued that on, I'll need to leave it. So let's find some lace for the top. This is my bag at the moment of bits, just little bits of lace and scrappy things. So I really, really need to get on with a what do you call it? We put all bits of lace on a piece of paper. Yeah, you know, don't you? Just use a bit of that. I like it. A snippet roll. There we go. I said paper. It doesn't have to be on paper. It can be on fabric, which I probably will do it on. Let's have you under there as well. Just some lovely colours of lace. Yeah, I think some bling as well. So I'm going to use this. It's so easy attaching things with this. And then let's have something very beautiful on it. I've used the blue ones. Got some pearls. The pearls are very nice, aren't they? I could do a bow, pink on blue. The bow was nice. I quite like those pearls, so I only want 3. I didn't want to leave a single one on its own, so I don't know if that'll work out, but just tiny flat back pearls on there. Yep. And again, once I've put those on, I won't want to move anything, so I'm wondering about just a label at the top on here, or just a piece of paper. But oh, that's nice, look. It won't lay quite flat just because every tool I own out nearly, there we go, just because the staples won't go completely flat, but they've got a little bit flatter than that, so let's see what I can do. That's it. Yeah, like that. Oh, oh, I'm playing musical desks as well with the noises. That glooped up end. Come on. I know you're nearly empty. There we go. Oops, I went over the edge there a bit. Let's not put that all over the... Shall I have it the right way up today? Go on then. So tomorrow we'll definitely be working on the journal that I said I was working on today. Which one was going under? Can you remember? I want them intertwined. Blue Sweet Symphony. Sweet Symphony is the digital papers by Tanya, Tatty Treasure. And the blue is the colour of the cover that I'm creating. Oh. Can you kind of go in there without smearing everywhere? Oh, a bit low, Denise. I like it to be a bit higher than that. This is Fabri-Tac, so I can ease it up a little. Just. Yeah, lovely bookmark. That might go nice in that Blue Symphony. You know, where's my pearls? I've been robbed. Pearls. Oh no, what did I do with them? Did I fling them? There they are. They were upside down. Let me just get some glue off my fingers. So yeah, I said I'd be busy today. I've got to double check and do all the names for the draw. That will be up later today for the giveaway, 3,000 subscriber giveaway journal. And then at the beginning of next week, come on, out. Stop being awkward. I will tell you what the next giveaway will be, because we're having 3. For 3, look at the state of me. Try not to get that anywhere, Denise. Yeah, for the 3,000. Right, touch nothing now till your fingers are dry. See if I can get you in a bit to have a better look. Just while I'm getting all this off my fingers. Got a blue theme going on, haven't we? Let's move these Tim Holtz away then. So, shall we... Where's the bits that I was going to use? Are these them? Yeah. Shall we just put some lace on this and make it a... Well, I've got 2 clear tags. I thought I'd got everything off me, but things are sticking to me, so I think if we cut it across there... Oops, I don't get glue. They're not dirty, they have just got bits of fluff on them, they will go. So yeah, we've got the one with a nice small piece and this one with the great big. So I think this one we'll just put some lace on the top and call it a tag. Oh, no, it's a bit too bright. You're rather lovely. Oh, you're rather lovely. Too much? Do I just need one or the other, do you think? Is it possible to have too much? Perhaps too much of that, but I do want some, so that's good because it lives to be used another day as well. Just something to grab hold of to pull. Not sure about that bit flapping there. Hope I don't miss it when I cut it off, because that's what I do. Still not decided if I want both. Think I quite like that. Do you know, I'm thinking a brad would be nice through there if I had the right one. I'm running a bit low now. Oh, I'm running very low now. A screw, not really. Oh, where are my coloured ones? Where am I? I've got big legs on them, but I thought I'd got them out. Gems, that's what I'm trying to say. Yes, I think I did. Yes, I did. Oh. Let's have a look if I've got a gem. Right, we've got I could put pink, but I don't want to go too much pink. We've got a tiny hint of green here, and we've got some gold, so... And we've got the blue behind as well. I mean, green and pink's lovely, isn't it? That's the baby blue that's behind. I won't look at any more. Let's choose one of those. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the green one. Now, the only thing is that they are quite big, as I say. Brad? Uh-oh. I know you're out here. There it is, next to my cup of tea. Right, where shall we go with it? Do I want to go kind of in there so it's hidden a little bit? Yeah, that was a good, good plan. So, oh, are you with me? Just beautiful, isn't it? So I'm just going to put a lovely blob of washi behind that. Some lovely green gardening. It's one of my Christmas presents off Tanya. It's lovely wide washi. I've used it and used it. Right. Oh. Come on, don't let me down now. Can't feel the end because I've still got glue stuck on me finger ends. Oh. I have to use something else, aren't I? Anybody else have this problem with their washi? I'm not organised enough to turn an end over or something when I've used it. Is that it? I think that might be it. Oh. Lovely. Oh, it's a nice thick one, this one. Very thick. Okay, I think I want it. Oh, there's butterfly there. Let's have that. I think I want it cut straight rather than torn. It's very thick. I'm wondering if I've got two, you know, layers. If I have, it's well stuck together. Doobie doobie doo. I'd sing to if I was any good. So let me know, won't you, if this is like a eureka moment and you're like, yes, I've got tons of that. I am with you. I'm off. Oh, that's nice. Very nice. Love that. See, it didn't need anything much at all, did it? So this one, should I cut it as a tag? I quite like the straight. It's not zigzaggy though. It's not pinked. Oops. That's a bit of a miscut. Where have they gone? One of the big eyelets. Do we think a big grey one? Yeah. And I'm going to put some fabric behind it instead of a look at this piece of handkerchief. Can we get a lovely piece of that behind it? Oh, there's a piece that's free for the taking. How did I get that string on there? That's better. Need to get a hole in it is what I need. Ow! I was going to try and put that through it before I crocodiled it. Okay, let's go right down there, make it big, see if I can stretch it out a bit. I know it won't, the crocodile won't cut the thin cotton. Be much easier if I can get it round this. I'm nearly there. Come on. Are you sure? I'm not sure you are nearly there. The front is through. Let's do a bit at a time. Oh, you don't want to rip, do you? Where was the front there? Okay. And there. Oh, think it'll go through now? If not, I'll have to glue it down and try. Just bear with me because I think that it's moving about. That's the issue. Go on, get on. Oh, she does mess about, doesn't she? Oh, you little devil. I'm determined now. I'm determined to win. Go on, get on. I'm through. I'm through. I'm through. Oh, I'm through. Gosh. Right, don't let go of it, Denise. While you put a hole in here. Right, don't want to be in the middle of the side. I'm just going to go for middle because I want to get this in before it comes through again, and I hope I like it. Go on, in there. We're in. Right, I'm not sure it's big enough, but it's okay that way. Fray it a bit. Don't let it out of your sight. Oh, I definitely want a ring reinforcement on the back because I think it just makes it much more finished off and polished. Right, I was off camera, I do beg your pardon. That's a pretty one. Pretty pretty. Can you hear the wind? I don't suppose you can. It is making quite a noise though. I've been down to see the cat today before I started filming. He doesn't want to come in. Well, no, that's true. Not true. He did come in. Had a look at what was on his dish. Had a very small mouthful and decided it wasn't the right thing. So he's gone out again to sleep in his greenhouse. Yeah, so I can see these threads here. Let's have some threads through it. And it might help that look a bit more like something. Do you think I can get some of those through? Let's see if I can find the end. So these are gorgeous. I've loved having these. Tanya sent me these a long time ago. I believe they're from Taperology, but I do see them, you know, in their advertising. Leaning on what I'm looking for. And so they still have them. They're absolutely gorgeous. And I'm pretty sure Tanya has got, she certainly used to have money off. If you've never bought from them before, well, even if you have bought from them before, I think, but if you haven't got money off yourself, she has a money off discount code, that's it. That's what I was trying to think of. She definitely used to. Oh, they're gorgeous, aren't they? See, it is kind of hiding that, but it's there. Do I want to not? I think I do. Sorry, I wasn't pulling it towards me, it was running towards me. Okay, time I went and did a bit of housework. It's Sunday, so yeah, things to do. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Well, I don't know though, hanging out the top of a... No, I like it. I've changed my mind. I am sure about it. I'm not just saying that, honestly. Okay, that's enough of that. I must be driving you mad. I'm driving me mad now, so that's a good indication of, yeah, time to stop. So let's have a look at all the lovelies we can and have made. So these are the ones I've done with you. I'm sure you've been looking at these while I've been messing about. They're lovely. Absolutely lovely for little work, really. I know I haven't made it perhaps look easy, but trust me, it is. There's been nothing other than trying to get string through holes. And I've just got a desk full of beautiful and varied, I guess, yeah, embellishments and ephemera. I'm loving these big, really love these big bookmarks. I've never been a massive bookmark fan, but I think they've changed my mind. Definitely. Yeah, I like that one as well. Well, I like them all. I really like them all. I like this with the postage stamps and this seersucker material. I was thinking when I just picked that up, I was thinking you could do a big square, and so, you know, a set of 6 or 8 buttons, be a lovely happy mail or a gift or in your journal, wouldn't it? Yeah, we didn't use, there's a couple I didn't use yet, but it's just a matter of, you know, having them sitting on your desk and playing. I'm sure you can think of 1,000 more things you could stick on them, but lace, buttons, bling, postage stamps, any kind of, you know, fussy cut embellishments will go. Okay, I will see you, well, you'll hear me later with the giveaway draw, and then I will see you tomorrow, hopefully, with Blue Symphony. Have a lovely day and enjoy what you do. Bye for now.